Pulangar, Madagascar. Narcissus Tour Discovery. Tour guide and operator. Madagascar. The only single place in the world with your best tour operator. Your tourist guide since 1998. Were called for open by the French in the 17th century in honor of the future king of France. The Malagasy have always distinct the city Tolangar or Tolanar, diminutive of Tolanamar in Malagasy, or mini skeleton. The legend refers to the Azkumanga trees whose smell would kill any passerby. This region has experienced many migratory changes, its geographical location placing it on the India route. The Portuguese will not stay there despite the construction of the Fort Portuguese in Ambinani Bay. It was in 1642 that the French came under the command of Jacques Prunes to take possession of the island in the name of the King of the French. Sito in Mangafiak, a small village about 50 km north of Tolangar, which they later called St. Louis. They created a new main counter named Port Dauphin in honor of the future King Louis XIV, still Dauphin at that time. In 1648, Jacques Prunes faced the hostility of Batanus by creating a slave market, and the revolt ended in the bloodbath. We took revenge by exiling the missionaries to Reunion Island, then called Bourbon Island at the time, a desert island where they were the first to settle. It is in the dramatic context the 18th the Flaco replaced Prunes with two Lazarist priests who were to introduce the Catholic religion. Flaco built a fort that bear his name for the Flaco. In the 18th century, the French again tried to relocate with Count Mordav sent by the East India Company to build a bastion around the fort. Two of which are still maintained by the aid of the Anush Museum. November 1825, King Radama I sent his cousin Ramanul with the mission of sending away the few Frenchmen who remained in the region. August 1829, 96 General Gallieni announced the annexation of Madagascar, and Frankfurt was again occupied by French troops until the end of colonization. Proudly dominating the city and offering a breathtaking view of the Port of Pohnpei, the Frankfurt is somehow doing well as a guardian of the memories of several generations of the great south of Madagascar. Port-au-Prince became at that time the first town in Madagascar, following its natural and cultural wealth, such as the most beautiful beach of St. Louis, Lucar Peninsula, Lebanon, Italy Bay, and the La Paz, the Stungabarek mountain range, Andohahela, lava shore, and wet and dry area. This touristic city ranks for the first point of reflection on what tourists all want to do to fully discover Madagascar, or the first tourist before fully discovering the great south of Madagascar with the tour operator or of journey or for the tourist guide. After the tourist crisis due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Port-au-Prince became the most powerful places for tourist visitors in Madagascar, but the number of the hotel and car for rent is insufficient. This is why operators who specially organize tourist stays still work with the 4x4 car rental companies or city taxi or bus taxis such as Port-au-Prince in Ambovumbe, etc. Didn't have a C license. For example, 88% of the vehicle or buses working on carrying passengers at the port of the Wall have never had a C license, or hotel rooms don't have the tourist standard but its price is not reasonable to accommodate customers. Tip: if you are adventure or expedition tourist or hiker, pack your tent in your first luggage to ensure your trip goes smoothly. Nampuan Reserve. The old botanical garden of Nampuan Reserve is around 7 kilometers north of Cordoba. This well-maintained garden, formerly known as the Acclimatation Garden, covers an area of 50 hectares. Among the many exotic plants that can be found in the park are Ravenala, Pachypodium, whale palm, the Camellia, lemon eucalyptus, young baobab, and the Araucaria conifer, as well as the triangular palm trees that only exist in Madagascar around the Cordoban region. All species of lemur native to southern Madagascar live in this park. In early hours of morning, various groups of lemurs such as Verreaux's Sipacus, ring-tailed lemurs, or brown lemurs usually play in the trees and on the ground near the old colonial house. Other animals in the park include chameleon, turtle, crocodiles, and wide variety of the birds. The lemur reached Madagascar by accident on driftwood and other floating vegetation cast away floating away from the African continent, a journey that could have taken weeks. Strong current would have facilitated the epic crossing of the Mozambique Channel, which is around 400 kilometers wide at its northwest part. Entirely new species are still being discovered to this day. Manantial Waterfall Domain. The visit of the nursery in the heart of the premier tropical forest with native and exotic species. For trekking enthusiasts, the hiking trails in the forest by the path of the waterfall, the path of the ridges, or the northern slopes will lead you to the natural pools from the wooded park. Commerson 1727-1773 was French naturalist. He studied and collected plants wherever his expedition stops, including Madagascar. He was amazed by the specificity of the flora of the island and among the sample collected, commented on the medicinal plant for the treatment of the wounds, dysentery, and the fevers. He also discovered the traverse trees whose name will be Rabinala madagascarensis. Go and visit Tolangar and south of Madagascar with Narcissus Tour Discovery, tour guide and operator.